Hello everyone, my name is Spencer, welcome to the Screen Speak channel, and today's video is not Superman. Don't get interrupted by my shirt. Today, we are here to react. We're not reacting to anything. We're here to review the movie Nobody 2, Nobody Dos. So without further ado, let's discuss. Alright guys, so, that said, I am going to give you guys my thoughts of Nobody 2. There's not too many spoilers. You know how I said this is a spoiler review? It's just gonna be a little bit downgraded. So, what I like to do is give you I'm just gonna give you my fresh thoughts. But this is gonna be a little bit of a, what am I doing with my hand here? So, a little bit of a short-ish review. So, on this one, you saw my Wednesday review on Wednesday, and I put my K-Pop Demon Hunters review on Monday. So thank you for watching my review week. I hope to get to do some more vlogs and some more rankings and some more fun stuff like that as the rest of the year goes on. But this week was a review week on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So thank you for tuning in. Gracious that you're here. But this movie, I had fun with. I was hesitant to, I shouldn't say watch it, but to review. Well, not even to review. Like, that's not right. I was excited to watch this movie. But then I heard some reviews, and I was wondering what the reviews were going to be like, only because I heard, one guy said it's great, one guy said it's eh, and then, so this film is from 2022? 2021? It was 21, because I remember 21 happened, and there's this new, John Wick film, it's called Nobody, it stars Bob Odenkirk, and at the time, I didn't know who that was until I heard more about Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. And Bob Odenkirk is a voice in, I think he's a couple voices. He's a voice in The Incredibles, from what I know him from. And he's great in The Incredibles 2. Okay, guys. Not only do I love The Incredibles 2, but I love his voice in it. It brings a whole new vibe to The Incredibles world. But I like this movie, though. I'm not going to say I loved it. I never loved, okay. I actually like this movie more. I don't love the Nobody world. Hear me out, though. If I was to take a franchise and pair it up, because people love to say, Marvel and DC should cross over, and there should be this crossover, right? I would love it if John Wick did cross over with Nobody, because it fits the vibe. I'm not saying every person that uses a gun needs to meet up. I'm not saying that Deadshot, okay, well, that's not correct. I was going to say Deadshot needs to meet Deathstroke. But I'm not saying, I'm trying to think of another person that uses guns. But I'm not saying Mission Impossible and John Wick, Mission Impossible and James Bond need to team up, right? But I'm saying that this is a perfect team up. But I'm just saying, I think I don't love these movies as much as I love John Wick. But I think this one is a fun transition, because if you just copy and paste it, I heard somebody say that this is a copy and paste movie. I don't think so at all. But, however, they go on vacation, somebody said it's like a copy and paste just on vacation. Alright, you know what I love? Change up the structure of the movie. You know, it's like the movie Vacation. You have the regular vacation, you have Christmas vacation, you have European vacation. You change up the style of Nobody. The first one, when he's fighting guys on a bus, when he's fighting guys at his house, when he's fighting guys at his workplace. You change that template, you put it on vacation, on a Hawaiian vacation, at a resort, at a water park, at an arcade, at a hot dog vendor place. It just makes for a great movie. Now, I had, I don't want to say I had my smile on my face from beginning to end like I did Naked Gun, because that film is a comedy, and this film is Nobody is like kind of like an action comedy, but not like a comedy like Naked Gun. But I'm watching Nobody 2 going, I enjoyed my time. So before I get to my final rating at the end, I just have to say I had a great time with this. Like I said, I don't want to give too much away because there's not really too much to give away. It's such a simple story here, like hero, bad, like hero, the assassin is at the resort, and mercenaries take him to be this threat, but he's just a tourist, but he is an assassin. Like he knows how to use weaponry, like John Wick. And what I love, like I said, I don't love these movies as much as John Wick, but I love how they're distinctly different from one another. The franchises were John Wick and this. He's a family man. They literally talk about in the movie, in Nobody 2, he's like, well, you don't act like a family man. You're this guy that takes out people. You use weapons, not that verbatim, but that's what they say. And I like that because in the first Nobody, how he deals with his son, how he has a relationship with his son, and the son's like, what the hell are you doing, Dad? And then in this one, the daughter, with the aspect, the relationship with the daughter is a little bit better, and the son, the brother of the brother and sister, the brother is helping the sister out because she gets bullied a little bit, and I love that the brotherly love, the brotherly help there. And I'm not a brother, I'm an only child, but like seeing that sibling relationship there was amazing. And then the dad Hutch just go back in and take out all these fools that were rude to his daughter. I'm like, that is crazy, and like an awesome, like, yes, should you do that in real life? No, but for like a funny moment to go, you guys didn't like hurt my daughter, this is what you're gonna get. And then like he's just on there like, as a family man, this is who he is. He's a family man. John Wick isn't a family man. He's on revenge because somebody killed his dog. He's a Baba Yaga. His name puts fear in everybody that hears his name. This Hutch, who's a nobody in this movie called Nobody, is a freaking nobody. Nobody knows who he is. That's the point of the movie. So when he's going around killing people, people go like, what is happening? Like, why are people dying? Like, what is going on? So that's one of the things I love about how they're distinctly different. And I love the family aspects of this movie. So, really, the bad guy is generic, but I'm going to say it's better than other generic movies out there. It's not like, you watch, oh my god, I'm trying to think of like a generic movie. I don't know, like, I'm not going to say this movie's better than Die Hard, but, well, not better than Die Hard, but like these movies that keep having ongoing villains, it's like, okay, like, who is this person? Now, frankly, I was watching this movie and I almost got vibes of Blue Beetle. Remember that woman who was the villain of Blue Beetle, who's just like this random woman? And I was like, I know the Blue Beetle movie is actually kind of fun, kind of enjoyable. I haven't watched it in a while. Like, I should go back to that, revisit it at some point. But this movie had vibes of that. I was like, okay, who's this random woman villain that we don't need to have? And I'm not crapping on women. I love women. I'm not like being a feminist. I'm not being a sexist. I'm just saying I saw it was just so her like villain. Like 40 minutes of the movie go by, development, and then action, and then we get the main villain from out of nowhere, who's this random woman. I'm like, what's your point of what's your motivation? What did you bring to the story 40 minutes in and there's 40 minutes left? I don't know. But anyway, like halfway in the movie. So that's fine. Christopher Lloyd, I've gotten to see him twice in 1 month. In Wednesday and in this. And he is awesome. He crushes it. Now, I'm not going to say he's like the best part of Wednesday or this either. I mean, but he's such a great presence to see on screen, and twice in 1 month. And I'm going to say it. It's going to be it's gonna be tragic when he die. Him and John Williams, like it's gonna be tragic when they die because they're old. I mean, they lived a good life, in the celebrity fandom. But yeah, Stan Lee was crazy when he died. I was like, no, you're joking. But because they're still working, like John Williams has done stuff as he's aged up, and so has Christopher Lloyd. That Stan Lee, like he kept doing stuff. Like I thought Stan Lee was just gonna be around forever, you know. And I'm like, dang man, but so yeah, this movie. Back to not talking about death. What are we talking about? I mean, death. Hutch does kill people. I love the action scenes. The music for me, the music by Dominic Lewis. I think that's who did it, right? Pretty sure. So the music is great. The action is great. The story is flimsy, but I don't think it's like, it's not like a Fast and the Furious movie. It's just like, watch the action and you're good. It's a grounded movie. You know, nobody's going to space. Nothing like that. So you should be good. I recommend this to you if you like action movies. I watched this because I like action movies, and it delivered on what I want. So I'd watch more of this. Like I said, I was a little like, man, about Bad Guys 2. I enjoyed my time. Well, I should say, like there were some things that I wish that happened in it, but I'm excited for more. I'll take more Bad Guys 2. I'll take more of Nobody. And so I enjoyed this. Before I give you my final score, stay tuned because next movie I got on my watch list to go see in the theater is Caught Stealing. It has Austin Butler. I don't know what's going on my TV. Sorry, I'm just curious. Nobody has Austin Butler, who played Elvis. Oh, okay. Matt Smith, who I love, who's from Doctor Who, who was in Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, who was in a role in Terminator Dark Fate, and Terminator Genesis, and in Morbius. Bad movie, but great actor. And he's going to be in a new Star Wars Starfighter movie. Can't wait for that. But I can't wait for Regina King is also in, Vincent D'Onofrio, and other roles in this Caught Stealing movie. I can't wait. And I don't know who's doing the soundtrack in Caught Stealing, but we'll have to wait and see. But Darren Aronofsky is directing it. I'm going to see it. It comes out August 29th, but I'm going to see it the following Tuesday on August. Oh, they're ending it. All right, cool. I'm going to see it September 2nd. So it's a movie that comes out this month, but I'm going to see it next month, and then horror movies start coming out next month as well. So big stuff. So this movie gets, I believe it was an 8 out of 10 for me, and a 3.5 stars on Letterboxd. Can't remember what I did, and a A- for entertainment. I think it definitely succeeds in what it's trying to do. Or no, a B+. It's a B+ because the story's a little flimsy, but I definitely enjoyed it, so that's why it gets a B+. So I would love to see more. Don't let that B+ deter you from going in. If you want an explanation video on how I do my scores, let me know, because I don't know. Nobody's like really messaged me. Like nobody's messaged me on any of my platforms or like commented on any of my videos specifically. But I feel like it'd be interesting to just let people know like why I grade movies the way I do versus other people, or if other people agree with my take. So let me know if you'd like to see that. If you do, I don't know why I just got louder, but if you do, let me know in the comments below. So I'd love to hear your take, or I'd love to hear if you would like to see that video. And let me know if you have seen Nobody 2, because I enjoyed it. I'd like to see more. Are you into that? Are you into this movie? Were you not into the first one? Did you not even know that there was a first one? Speaking of things that they're getting a second one, the Sishu movie, the guy, like the Dutch dude, or the guy from Denmark, I don't know, some other country where he's fighting Nazis, German or Dutch dude, I don't know what he is. There's a second one coming out, and I'm like, dude, Sishu, somebody just said that Sishu directing is somebody like a DC movie, I don't know. I gotta go do some research, but there's a Sishu 2 coming out, and I'm like, what? All right. I think it might be this year, next year, I don't know. So let me know what you thought of Nobody 2. Let me know if I should do a movie on my, or a video of the movie. I'd love to make a movie. A video on my scores, how to rate movies. So don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, follow me. Don't forget to keep calm, watch the screen. Peace out, everyone. Bye.